And we're going live. Oops. There we go. Right. It worked. Late night scope. Well, late for me. If you're on scope, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep this quiet and clear. Welcome to my scope. This is actually late for me. Usually I'm doing it about 6 hours earlier. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sharing this out. Welcome in. People may be joining me as time goes by. This is a long day, so this scope may be much for replay. So if you're watching the replay, thank you for being here. If you are here live, thanks for being here as well. This is for my guys in the Perry Dudes. This is Man Up Monday, my Monday Periscope broadcast. And today was a long day. I was at a memorial service, and it got me thinking. Something I know about, but it wanted to speak about it now, which is legacy. I'll say more of the details about what it was in a moment, but I want to at least get my thoughts out into Periscope for the replay and for you to watch now or in the replay, although right now they'll be watching. I'll keep talking as somebody joins in. Just gathering my thoughts, so bear with me, please. If you are watching this live, or replay, frankly, you can share this out on Twitter and Periscope, which I appreciate it. I'm waiting for my notification to pop up, which will happen any moment now. And then all my friends just pop into the scope if they're still up and running. So, patience, please, once I get to that point. I will get there shortly. I have to wait, it seems, because there's nobody watching live. And is anybody watching? No live viewers? Nobody watching live at all? How interesting. All right. Location unknown. Right, interesting. If you're watching the replay, you can fast forward until the next time. When I put up the book again, that's when you fast forward to, okay? So when I put the book up, people will be in and we'll start talking. So I'm just going to pad until then. So that way you know to fast forward to that point, which may be 30 seconds, it may be longer. I'm just waiting for the notification to pop up because that brings people in, and since nobody's watching now, I don't want to waste your time whilst I say nothing of any value. All right. And I'm gathering my thoughts to distill my experience today. Donna, there's one of my friends. Thank you for being here. It was empty. There was nobody in the room for a while. I guess my notifications aren't working properly, so thank you for being here. And please, be so kind of share this out and get more people in, because I want to talk about this. It's important, and it's a late night scope for me, later than usual. And hi, and I'll get to the topic in a moment. So, if you're willing to share this out on Periscope and Twitter, I'm just flashing my book because I told the replay viewers I'd flash the book again when I got to juicier content, because I was padding for a few minutes in there because the thing was happening. So, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. My name is Barry Selby. I am a relationship, known as the Love Doctor, a love coach, guidance, speaker, teacher, guide about love and relationships. And Mondays are my talks about men. This is Sean. I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to have you here, my friend. One of my Perry 10K buddies. This, and please share this out on Periscope and Twitter, and because my notifications are broken, it's not working. So I wanted to do this scope before the end of the day because today was a powerful day for me. I was at a memorial, actually a very well-known person memorial. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But one of the big takeaways I want to share with you today from the experience. This is important for men to know about, and for women too. So nice to have you here. Thanks for being a pretty baby. Thank you, please. And again, please share this on Twitter and on Periscope, and to your friends on Facebook as well. My notifications aren't working properly, so I appreciate you doing it for me. And I'll get to the meat of the matter in a moment or so. Hey, people are coming in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Nice to have you here. Volumize her. Interesting handle. Are you a hairdryer? I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the hearts and the love and for being here. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day, so my throat's a bit croaky, but I want to share this scope out to you to watch. So, this is Man Up Monday. I do a daily scope about love and relationships. Today, being Monday, is Man Up Monday. It is still Monday in my time zone. I am the Love Doctor to my clients, my friends, a relationship coach, expert about love and relationships, #1 best-selling book, all that stuff. You see in my scope, you know this stuff. I got to rub shoulders with celebrities today. If you know about Maurice White, who was of Earth, Wind and Fire, he passed away 2 weeks ago. They had the memorial at my spiritual center, Agape, which I go to in Los Angeles. So Verdine White and Philip Bailey and Ramsey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, boy, everybody was there. There was a lot of major names of the music movement. But I want to speak to, and a lot of the production people, producers, one of the people, it was quite something. But it wasn't a massive thing, there's only a few hundred people there, but it was powerful. But I want to speak to you about something I got from today's event. Because something was shared that was powerful. And it was shared 3 or 4 different ways. Verdine said it, Stevie Wonder said it, and also Reverend Michael Beckwith, who's my spiritual teacher, said it as well. And the distillation I got from it was that each of them said that what Maurice did was lived his life full out. And as he's passed away, he left a legacy. He left his music. He touched lives. And they showed video clips of his life during the memorial. And in the clips he was saying quite often, in fact there were several times in the clip from when he was very young to different ages, he said that his music was to create hope and joy for the world, for his audience, and for his community where he came from. And so he did that in spades. He over-delivered with so many albums, so much music, so much crazy stuff. You know, I mean, they were playing music all day, and the choir was singing with them too. It was there's actually a video, an excerpt on my Facebook page if you find it. I showed a video clip, which is like an excerpt from when they were singing with the choir behind them. It was very, very cool. But getting back to the topic of the scope, because I want to stay true to this, is legacy. And Maurice White exemplified living, expressing, and fulfilling his legacy and leaving his legacy for all of us. Now, what that legacy is for you as a man, for women too, you can leave a legacy, but really this is a man's calling, because we're aware of that we are here to do something more than just exist. We're here to contribute, I believe, whether it's a service through doing something for others, for changing the world. If you're doing it just for yourself, it's selfish, and I don't particularly think, hey, nice to have you here. It's Brooke, good to see you. So I think we all have a reason for being here. It's important that we do think beyond our own skin, you know? I absolutely believe it's vital we do that we serve. And so legacy is part of that for me. So I want to make sure that you hear that. So, yeah. Thank you. Well, I'm glad it helped. I'm glad it makes you want to be better and change. Then I've done my work. So my pleasure. Yeah, and again, if you do have a question about what your purpose is, why you're here, what you think it is, reach out to me. The email address is in the scope, so it was in earlier, which is barry@barryselby.com. Donna was kind of put it up. And I'll just send me an email with saying purpose work or purpose homework, and I'll send you the link by return, so you can get the homework assignments. Brooke said you just keep to catch you up. I was just talking about being at the memorial service at Agape. There you go. Thank you, Donna. You're so on this. I love you for doing this. You so rock it. Brooke, I've just yeah, that's the email address. Brooke, I was just sharing about being at the Earth, Wind and Fire Memorial for Maurice White today at Agape, and just about the tributes that were given to him about his legacy, and that got me thinking about men, particularly because it's Man Up Monday, but women too, about what legacy we leave, what legacy we provide, what gift do we leave in the world, do we give in the world that outlasts who we are? I know you have a son, so it could be that in terms of family, but it could be something you contribute to the world that is a conditional change. Changing the way life is, changing people, you know? So, exactly. So that's the distillation of my scope, and I'm going to shut it down now because I'm exhausted and I want to just veg for a bit before I go to bed. Well, it's 9:45. I'm usually a late night owl, but it was a long day today. I was on my feet the whole day. You're welcome, folks. So again, reach out if you want support. Check out my website if you want help about relationships. I have a bunch of stuff out there, which is barryselby.com, easy enough. There it is. barryselby.com is my site. So if you want to find out more about me, I do have a book out, so that's part of my legacy. I have a physical book. Donna, you keep doing that. I love you for doing you rock. So that's my message. For men in particular, this is for the prairie dudes in particular, but it's true for everybody, that we have the ability to serve, make a difference. So that's it. my scope to share, to inspire, evoke, nudge, and get you guys moving. So thanks for watching my scope. Thanks for being here. I am done for the day. So take care of yourself. And if you just joined, thanks for joining the scope. P.S. Love and Life, who was that? Pamela. Sorry, I'm just signing off now. Watch the replay, please. It was, and skip past the initial part to put my book up the second time. I actually did a little trick I've learned. That because there were no people in the room for the first few minutes, I put the book up first time to say, come back when the book gets put up a second time, so you know when I continue talking and there's more value in the scope. So you can skip the first 2 minutes or so. But watch the scope. I think it's clear what I was saying. Yeah, I can keep repeating this all night long and I'm done. Thank you for being here, folks. Thanks for watching, and share it out the replay to your friends too. This is important stuff. Simple but important. Like, what is it we want to serve, to deliver, that we leave behind us in the world? With that, I wish you a wonderful evening, a good night, and something to ponder. All right? Take care.